Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you.
And welcome to the famous bar. Pull up a seat, grab a drink, just kind of relax. If you're new here, my name's Bill. I am one half of the podcast team, Geek, hence the name above me. And this is kind of our video offshoot where I talk stupidly to a camera for about 15 to 20 minutes. About anything I want. Don't let the name of the site fool you. We're not that bad. So, as I'm recording this, we're about a couple of days away from the big December holiday, Christmas. Also is coming to the end, which means we're about a week and a half away from the end of this year. And to that, I down fire for the year we need to burn with. And so, with that coming up, everybody talks downer stuff about this time, but you know what? I'm going to talk about things that I'm looking forward to. And stuff that's actually coming up pretty quick. I know the next big event what's coming up is going to be Wonder Woman. Let me put that down before I do that again. Coming on to Max. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I enjoyed the first one. Hated the ending. The ending was crap. And I mean, more once, if you've seen the movie, the one scene ends and then the big bad is revealed and ends up becoming, a bad video game character. I'm looking forward to it, but for me, in this case, I'm going to miss it not being in a theater or being able to really go to a theater and see it, because to me, there are movies you have to see on the big screen. And although we didn't get to see Wonder Woman, because DC, I'm looking at you, you're really not going to get my money. Wonder Woman I would have paid for. Wonder Woman 84, because you got me. But most of your shit, I'm not paying $10 to go see in the theater, because most of your stuff has been crap. And I'll give you two movies that I did enjoy that I've seen: Wonder Woman and Shazam. But enough of that. That could be a different thing. But first thing I'm really looking forward to is on the 26th of this. I'm doing this on the 22nd, unless the internet burns in a fire. This should go up on the 23rd. Fingers crossed. God, it's not in my control. The wonderful web slave edits and puts these things up. You can thank her for making me look good. But again, digressing. It's going to be season 9 of Letterkenny coming on to Hulu. If you have not watched or have not found Letterkenny, or have friends who have memed the shit out of it, it's a comedy show that started as a YouTube Shorts that has had this great following about a small town in Canada, and it follows the friends and so some family, mainly friends, in this town and their exploits. And it's funny, it's extremely well written, and all the women in it are hot. Let's just go saying. And it's an extremely funny show. It's mainly the main thing. The hot just is just the extra kind of cinnamon on top of everything. And even though the women are hot, the characters are great too. That's the whole thing. It's just a well-written show. You got great acting and stuff. If you haven't seen it and you have access to Hulu, I highly recommend you watch it. It's easy to binge all 8 seasons. I don't think an episode is longer than 30 minutes, if that. I mean, I think they're a grand total of about, I think they average in at about 25 minutes, and that's with credits. it was one of those things where it had clips keep coming up on my Facebook, and I'm going, this is actually pretty good. Same thing happened with me with the Dury Girls, which is another one I'll talk about later. But season 3 isn't coming out yet, so I'm not talking about that yet. But please go watch it. I'm rambling like an idiot now. Wait a minute, that's what this channel is all about. Never mind. Yes, first thing, Letter Kenny, season 9. Then we'll move into January. We'll actually go into the next year. The thing is, it's been kind of hard to find a lot of stuff that I'm looking forward to next year. Shit that should have come out this year, but because this year is a dumpster fire on top of a daycare on top of a volcano. There's your image for the day. That's what it's going to be. But the first thing I'm looking forward to, and they had just announced it about 2 weeks ago, and with have the web slave will put hopefully links in the dibbly doo below my waist down here, so you can see the trailer, because there are trailers for a lot of this stuff. Is season 3 of Cobra Kai. Just recently binged through it again in like a weekend, so the web slave, so the bunny can watch it, and she got sucked into it. I mean, it's one of those shows that each episode you're like, wait a minute, what's gonna happen next? What do you mean this is happening? It will suck you in. And one of these days, when we get her in front of the camera and not giggling on the couch in front of me, let her tell you about it if she wants to talk about it on camera. That's her thing. Okay. Noises coming from the couch. I think I interpreted it as, no, I'm not getting in front of a camera. But again, trailer looks really good. It looks like they are going to be bringing in people from Karate Kid 2, which will be interesting. You'll see what happened to the fall. Of course, the fallout of the school fight and everything that happened from there. The only thing is, I wish I could remember her name, but there's a character that won't be coming back, and that's the first Cobra Kai female dojoist, the student, the second student in the Cobra Kai. When he opens up, he has Miguel, and I cannot remember her name to save my life. But unfortunately, that actress is not coming back, and I really enjoyed her character because it was a nice little bridge between the two factions. Because but when we talk about season 3, I'll go more into that. I won't remember this, so it's gonna suck. So I'm really looking forward to that. And the thing just says January, so for that means is it could be in that first initial, first of the month. Don't they like to do when they get all their new content? That's more movie related, where they finally got the license back to certain movies, or just getting movies onto their site, that first dump. Or it could be go as far as, it's going to be coming out on the 31st. We said January, we're just going to make you wait. So we got that to look forward to. Another one I didn't even know was they were talking about. It seems now you can take away my credit a little bit. No, I have not seen John Wick movies. And I'll get to something a bit at the end of this. It looks like the same people who are doing John Wick have a new one called Nobody with Bob Odenkirk, the man who plays Sal in Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, the lawyer. And it basically kind of looks like John Wick with a family. That's what the trailers look. Again, have not seen the movie. Everybody seems to me, one of those ones with friends. Have you seen John Wick? No. Well, why haven't you seen John Wick? Because I'm a lazy fucker and don't go to the movies. And Lord, you can't find shit on streaming, especially if there are like 3 movies and you can find 3. I think that's right now I can find is I can get my hands on John Wick 3, 1 and 2. And then I wonder why people pirate shit. Another one I just found out I just found out today is coming out. It's going to be Amazon Prime, and since I am an addict to the Prime 2-day shipping, I happen to have Prime. Coming to America, the sequel, and it actually is coming the number 2 America. And I had heard rumors about this and didn't realize they had even finished filming or even started filming. I thought it was still in the concept stage, but it's coming out on Prime. It's got the band back together. It looks like it's going to have that same, because to me, there's a tie between Trading Places and Coming to America as my favorite Eddie Money. This is where everyone slaps me. But it is my favorite Eddie Murphy. Thank you. Eddie Murphy films is trading. It kind of goes between Trading Places. That was actually a fun building show on TLC that we used to be real big fans of. But it used to go Trading Places and Coming to America, and then with like maybe the original Beverly Hills Cop trying to stick that finger in there and down there, and he had a lot of good stuff in the very beginning. I mean, I went to go see like Coming to America in the theater when it first came out, and I also saw Golden Child when it first came out, and both theaters were packed. So I'm really looking forward to that. I love the fact that they are bringing back just the fact that they're bringing back the Barbershop Guys and Sexual Chocolate has got me excited. I know that's not his name; that's the name of the band, but I will always refer to him as Sexual Chocolate. I think I'm a little goofy right now. I had a nap before this, and I'm really, really energized. Now, the stuff that should have already come out, or that should have already come out, but thanks to Plague, I think some of you may have heard of it. Black Widow, been dying for that, but they keep pushing that. They may just keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it like it's the damn Salt and Pepper song. I mean, they could have done the HBO Max. Disney's got its own damn thing. They could have put it on there at any point, but well, I guess they're waiting for the theaters to, unlike a lot of places, they're waiting for the theaters to open, and until LA and New York opens, it's going to be a little bit of a wait, because that's where a lot of the money comes from. That in China. The other one I saw that I think it was supposed to have already come out this year, but it still hasn't come out, is The Kingsman, which is the prequel to the 2 fantastic Kingsman movies. This one's set in World War One. It looks just as batshit insane as the other Kingsman movies. It's like, it's like they keep talking about Bond movies. It's like, fuck Bond movies. We need more Kingsman movies, And the great thing about the Kingsman movies is because of the way the story's been going, you can put any goddamn person in there because they need the people. If you've seen the movies, I wouldn't mind seeing a Statesman offshoot from the second movie. That would be interesting, because they're all named after alcohol. So, but a lot of, and honestly, I am honestly looking forward to the vaccine and getting it. Just the sheer science behind I think both of them aren't using. They're not using any form of the virus like you would do in vaccines before. In old vaccines before, you would have either a barely living or dead version of the virus in there to put in your body, and the body goes, "Oh, okay, I know what that fucking thing is. We'll fight about that." And basically, the best way to describe it is almost like you get an email. Your body gets an email, goes, "This is what you need to do," and body goes, "Cool, I got it. Got it from here." And I'm hoping I have hope. I think for the first time in a while, when it comes to this and hearing things going on, I got a little bit of hope. And I'm looking forward, from the vaccine side, I'm looking forward to going back to cons. I'm looking forward to hugging my friends until I break a rib. I'm looking forward to sitting around drinking and having conversations with my friends again. I'm looking forward to seeing my grandnieces. Yes, I have grandnieces. Because I'm old. Don't let the the color, the way the beard's been changing colors. I'm not a chameleon. I'm old and insane. But yeah, that's about it. A lot of stuff I'm looking forward to is coming up really quick. I should have done this a while back. Again, some of the stuff I just found out about. If you like listening to me rant, and you happen to come across this video and you're not subscribed, all the stuff you need to do that every other YouTuber tells you to do below me. Tell me in the comments what you're looking forward to. Something I missed, maybe a book, maybe music. Because the funny thing is, when you put in Google, and you say stuff coming out in 2021, all it shows you is movies. No books, no albums, no plays, no pamphlets, things like that. And I want to go on a small rant right here, quick. I had a hankering to watch a Christian Slater movie called Pump Up the Volumes earlier today. Pump Up the Volume. Which, love this movie. It's one of the reasons why I'm standing here ranting and doing stuff like that is because of that movie. It's also my introduction to Leonard Cohen because of him using Everybody Knows. And it's also his song, Your Will Be Done, is my go-to when I'm sad and someone's passed away to listen to. I want to watch it. Bunny hasn't seen it. I think she would enjoy it. It has a spectacular set of boobies in it. And, everyone loves boobies. And it's like, okay, well, let's see where it is. Netflix. No. Prime. No. Hulu. Mm-mm. HBO Max. Mm-mm. Stars. Mm-mm. Even YouTube that has a good selection of little movies. You have to go check. There's some stuff out there that you may have missed that is very interesting that's out there. And so that's what I was talking about. When it comes to that and the John, like the John Wick movie. Like, I'd love to see this stuff. I could probably rent. I don't really want to rent Pump Up the Volume because it's a '90s movie. And if it's not free to stream somewhere, that's a little strange. I don't know. I'm not a pirate. Well, I am a pirate, but I'm not that kind of pirate. So, do something. So, again, you like the rants, that. Comment. Give thumbs up. If you could at least give just a thumbs up, that would be great. Like to see a little bit more interaction on this channel. I'm always open to hear what you want to say, hear what I have to say, even if it's just "fuck you, old man." Wow, I'm sweary in this one. Be interesting what the algorithm does with that. Okay, so till next time, hopefully in about a week. Be good. or be good at it.